Third episode of the day, and on this particular episode, we are going to be tackling three particular stories, one from Ghana, one from South Africa, and one from Zimbabwe, but we're going to tackle them in this one video. We're going to create one theme on this video. The question is, who is in the church? Who is in your church, to be particular? Looking at one story from Ghana, where a church is being said to have been set alight by a person who was seen as a new person in church, a new born again or something like that, came into church. All of a sudden the church was in flames, and that's how some articles are actually putting out. You can see with video footage and all that kind of stuff. The second part of this video is a story that is coming after I saw a certain couple of posts about the National Council of Churches wanting to go after people that are against Apostle Mohlala and other particular provovos and so forth. And so it's very interesting that the National Council of Churches is getting involved in this particular situation, but it's how they're phrasing everything that is becoming a bit questionable. Who is in your church? That's the subject. Remember, third story in this particular video. It's an article from the Zim Gazette talking or addressing the subject of fake pastor certificates. People claiming to have theology this, theology that. They claim to have all this. Kanti is lying and out there. So that article has been published on the Zim Gazette. You can go read it out there. This man says he's been faking it like no man's business. He's faking it so that they can make it. He say fake it till you make it. No, these ones are faking it so that they can make it. Strict Reality Show with the daily Christian commentary videos. And if it's the first time over here, do check the pinned comments. We'll have other videos that I've done today. And let's start this one in the beginning. In the what? Let's start it with the burning church. Because the story is that they're accusing one particular person who came within the church, and then while people were just there in practice, the church was just seen in flames.
The main power now what church are affecting, that is the main church auditorium. But children's auditorium need to be affected. Now say it was a very, very scary scene because we didn't know, we were confused. I said we were all in a shock. Choristers me as a keyboardist and my choir leader, were just surprised. Before we realized, you can't take a fire extinguisher now.
And so there's a lot of things that I was not very clear on this particular story. So I'm not going to hang this particular story on that subject. I'm going to hang it on this idea here, that they are accusing a person who was new within the church. They're accusing someone who not long ago was just born again, just about yesterday. So that's what the narrative is. Now the church is being burnt down. They say it's not the whole church, it's just the children's department, but you could see flames going off on that other side of that particular church. Now, taking this idea that you have newbies getting into church and now they are being seen to be doing something like this, it takes us to the National Council of Churches. There is this publication that will come out that they don't like what people are doing, exposing Apostle Mohlala and whatnot, and so they are going to be searching for Israel's documents and stuff. And so that was very interesting for me to say, what do documents have to do with exposing false prophets? The National Council of Churches. I don't know. So, what do you'll have to explain to me, because here this is one of the things that they labeled out to say they are going after him because of does he have legal papers? National Council of Churches, their first interest is I don't know that. I don't know. I find it very suspicious. It sounds like you understand. Sounds like someone can finish my statement down in the comment section. I didn't say it. The comment section said it. It sounds very weird, sounds suspicious. It sounds like a newbie move. The same way newbies came into one church, they burned the church. Yeah, they are causing distraction from inside. They don't want to cause distraction from outside. No, so they have to have the name National Council. You people are funny. So I found it very weird. Which it brings up all kinds of questions. By what exactly do you question people? Then if you're the first thing that comes to your mind, your church, hey, let me not bother myself about that, because we know, according to the Gazette, there are people who are buying certificates. They are buying certificates, and the article is put out there on the Zim Gazette. This particular gentleman says he doesn't want to flag himself, doesn't want to put out his name out there so that the police are not after him. But he says he's been selling these things for like $4,000 or something like that. So people are buying certificates for like 50K. Just so that they can be seen as legit in church. So when you hear all these things of big titles, hey, me, I went and I studied where, hey, me, I have theology. Abula luto, there is nothing. Dololi, there is nothing. But man, them, they are busy buying degrees out there. No wonder theology fabled. Their theology is very crippled. She needs stick matters, this thing. Cripple matters. He will check this thing out of the door. No wonder we have newbies who come into church unconverted. They do whatever they do. You saw what happened in Ghana. And then you have people leading organizations. You would think they have the heart of God or they have the interest of the church. They are silent all this while. All of a sudden, somebody's getting exposed. All of a sudden, they know about identity documents. It sounds very political, because now there's whole Dudula thing. And then all of a sudden, them also now they're interested in the Dudula thing. Please don't look suspicious. It's the reality show, the Daily Christian Commentary videos. Who is amongst you? Because you might have a newbie from outside who is telling the rest of the church how they must observe their things. Not even a member. You got paid membership. Maybe you also went and you bought your own there. Okay? This is why I say, when you see election within church and it's just by pickpocket election, the pastor is selecting whomever he wants, you must question. According to the Bible, when you see the Bible and all these people that have been elected, bishops, elders, whatnot, the Bible actually tells you they were elected. I think the National Council of Churches also must be elected. It must be people we elect. But anyways, anybody can put themselves into position. The Bible says, don't raise yourself, so that when the one who is supposed to be appointing people into positions, when he comes and he appoints his own, you are not ashamed. It's not me. That's what the Bible says. Since they have church in their name, I would expect them to be in acknowledgement of the biblification, unless it's just a matter of, just cause, a bit of a stir. Hey, when people get shaken up, the things they start talking about, very, very interesting random things. It's actually the show, as I said. Talibana, early in the morning. Tomorrow there's a particular publication that touched my heart. Please, in the morning, turn on your notification, 8 o'clock, before you get to work. Please, I have a gift for you. I need you to hear this gift. But I'll send it out early in the morning. So see you later on in the morning. Y'all be blessed. Please watch who is entering. At least they come and they burn from the inside out. Infiltrators.